Catherine, this is your first video lesson. A lot of good things in your swing. It's a athletic move, and for someone that really hasn't been instructed or practices, this is an excellent swing. But we'll identify some areas that you need to improve. But overall, and this angle shows you that the timing and your lower body just isn't working. But this is really a good takeaway. You know, if we stop it right there, you'd be better off. You continue on, and it gets a little floppy there, but concentrate on stopping it just where Adam Scott stops it. But good takeaway, nice turn. Everything's in order. But as you start down, see, you're just casting with your upper body. Your lower body's along for the ride, and because of that, the club head passes your hands. You end up with this little chicken wing thing, and you haven't released through it. This is what it needs to look like. There's Adam Scott. See, he takes it to there. That's where we need to be. He's more flexible, so he can go further. But as he comes down, watch him push off from the right instep, pushes, gets the weight shift over to the left side, then rotates his left hip out of the way. So at impact, his belt buckle is right along that line. And then because his hip's out of the way, he can end up with right there. Action that's right there. Now see how his club is toe up at that point? He will not slice the ball because he's toe up. You can't really see it too well here. Your club face is open. It's open, and see how this left arm is higher than your right one? That will allow the club to rotate through. Look at Adam Scott's. See how that right arm's climbing over the left? He'll close up the club face. You won't. You're like holding it open. Now, the most amazing part of the swing is from this view. And this view shows you in fact can continue to talk while you swing. Watch watch this. See, you're talking, you got something going, you're discussing something, and then you're like still talking through the swing. It's like an art form. You just can't teach it. But anyway, back to this. Back to this angle. This shows you the swing plane, and you're mostly on it. And as we said during the lesson, uh, this is the shaft angle, and the swing plane is anything parallel to the yellow lines. Now you've got to keep the club head moving, the shaft, and your hands along some line parallel to the yellow line. You break the plane here a bit, but everything else, and then you get it back on plane, and then you hold it right there. That's excellent. I mean, that's single digit quality. Your hands get a little far back behind you. They should be more in front of your trunk, but that's okay. And you should stop right there. You continue on. This is like your third, fourth, fifth glass of wine. Nothing good can happen. But on the way down, the club is going excellent. It's right on plane. That's you got tons of talent. Excellent right there. And the only thing bad is the lower body movement. We're talking about moving away from the wall. Well, here's something I noticed after the lesson. You get positioned, and then you go. See, you raise it up. When you raise it up, you come away from the wall. And then when you swing, you get further from the wall. See how this distance probably is like 3 or 4 inches. And what happens is you end up standing up. See how that spine angle isn't the same spine angle you had at address. It's something like this, and at address, it's more, it's more like this, right? So what happens is you'll end up topping the ball quite a bit because you're kind of standing up through it, all because your hips aren't going early enough, and when they do go, they go in the wrong direction. See, coming away, kind of stand up through, and that's all there is to it, just those two areas.